Hello and welcome to the Viking Dome for tonight's matchup between the Haslett JV Vikings and the Williamston JV Hornets. I'm Greg Kerner, and sitting alongside me tonight is Donald Onweller. Don, it's good to have you here with me.
Thanks, Greg. It's a nice experience for the first time. It looks like we're going to have a good game here.
Well, Williamston's going to win the tip here. Try to play it inside. Up and in. 2 points for Williamston. Number 50, Ryan McBride with the first basket. Slaughter across the timeline, gives it off to Clark. Back to Slaughter. Looks inside to Makuna. Makuna checks off. He's going to take it himself. Dishes off to Michael Chrisman. He's going to be fouled as he goes up. Chrisman will go to the line to shoot too. Don, free throws are important.
Yes, they are. That's one of the most important things in this game. There's a lot of free throws during the game, and you need to make them. Free throws can make the game.
That they can. We've seen that demonstrated earlier in the week between Michigan State and Wisconsin.
Yes,
Yes, we did.
that was.
I don't like to talk about it.
I know, me neither. It was just not fun.
It hurts. It hurts on the inside. Mike Chrisman. No good. He makes one of two free throws. Williamston coming on the fast break here. A little block there by the Vikings. They're going to take it back the other way. Chrisman off the Slaughter. Slaughter on the point off to Bill Clark. To Makuna. To Slaughter out on the wing side. He's going to be kicked out of bounds by Williamston. Defense wins games, Don. Defense wins games.
Defense is an important part in this game. I think Williamston has a tough team, and we need to play good defense, so not let them score any baskets. And I think we'll come out with a W in this game here.
Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. Williamston will pick up the possession.
That was a nice try by Makuna as his first save, but no luck in that save.
No luck. No luck. Williamston will swing the ball around. Checking off. Looks like they're looking for the good shot here, Don.
Yes, they are. I've noticed they got a big kid playing out on the top of the key there.
The perimeter.
I've never really seen a team put a big kid right out in front.
Maybe they feel he's got a good shot. Up and in for number 14, Brock Sharp. Hornets lead, 4-1. Chrisman off to Clark. Shot missed by Reed. Williamston get the rebound. Up and in, wow.
Oh, man.
They're not missing tonight. Williamston,
no.
hot like fire. As a famous man would say, they're on fire. They're on fire, yes. Williamston back the other way in transition. Up
Look
and good.
Look at this. Look at this.
Williamston's got to be 4 for 5 from the field. The one shot they missed was a three-point basket.
Man, our defense isn't looking too good today.
Coach Delaney, he always gets his team rolling, though. He'll get him going here. I don't doubt that. I do not doubt it at all. Well, with 6:02 remaining in the first quarter, the Vikings are taking a timeout. We apologize for the current technical difficulties we are having right now. Get things straight.
I think they need to stick with the ball. I don't know. I don't really know, Greg. It's say.
Pick up on their defense.
Pick up on their defense, not play as sloppy on offense. Having a tough time controlling the ball.
They are, yeah. It's really coming down to who really wants. Slaughter will bring the ball up the court. Give you a little bit of radio. See what's back. Bird check appearance of started. Gives it off to Slaughter. Out top. Mike Chrisman, he's going to take a dribble drive, and he's going to be called for the foul, or excuse me, the traveling.
I don't know, Greg. That was a call. Gone either way.
You know, something I've noticed really is referees are starting to almost assume that the players are going to travel there, but guys know how to put the ball on the floor, you know, more often here. Williamston, no good from downtown. Offensive rebound, though. That one's going to finally be picked up by Tyrone Slaughter. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Kick it. Dallas looks inside, kicks it back out. Going to take it. Bird looking inside to Mike. And
he's a nice.
taking a Williamston will pick up the there's him there by with the ball.
That was a. But they're looking for a nice shot on the outside.
Gonna be like it. There for Prince. Move on. Vikings train 5 down here.
Next.
Knocked out.
Watch that.
That's some really good insight.
Nice.
But Jack for the Trojans.
That was a tough shot there by.
Foul here called. Looks like it's going to come on number 33. Michael. Fortunately, not. You're not. number 4. First up and good. Vikings need to do shot and play solid sound defense. Gonna is defense and you know that Williamston's so far, they've been playing tight defense. They've been scrapping for those loose balls. Great inbounds play there. Mike Christman up and good. So the Vikings need to take advantage of those kind of situations right there. 3-point try for Williamston's no good. Rebounded by Bill Clark. The small man getting there. By
Move.
On the floor. 3-point shot long for Williamston. Rebound. Almost a pass in my book. Wowzers.
I think these rebounds. Not after.
Bound to. Evan in the game. Pressure. Williams is going to get back. I like how
They're going to slow a little bit. A little. Maybe they need, I think they need to slow it down, and they'll get some of their passes shots successful. And
the 3-point shot by Lane. Are just pouring back up. Williams here. Dribble drive inside off the number 42. He's going to miss that. Rebound. Conclusion of this game, we will be pursuing.
oh,
He has a touch.
yes.
He's got a soft touch. Vikings trail 19-11.
I think coming into the second quarter, Greg, Haslett needs to take more rely on the 2-point shots and the 3-point shots for now. Help them get back into this game.
That they do. That they do. What I like to come out with a little just a fluster Williamston a little bit. You know, maybe pick up. He can only create over. That's that Williamston doesn't have a chance to with.
Yeah.
Wait. Second quarter. Taking good shots.
Greg, they've had a lot of turnovers. That's
Limit the fourth.
yeah, that would help a lot. And they need to get it to their own player.
With the turnovers. Doesn't fall. Rebounded back by Chrisman. No good. Up from Acuna's shot short. Rebound. Takes it back out to Slaughter. Brett Reed. Williams got off the mark. Slaughter looking to push it.
Reed's on fire now.
He's on fire.
The game, I think they'll be in pretty good shape.
They should be. Brett Reed 2 for 2 from long range. Williamston going to try some of their long ball at the right, get a foul here. Just a few moments, you know, the Vikings. You know, everybody's just really deep hours, or is it because of the three-point shot? You know, the three-point less likely to go in, but a lot of people like to shoot it. Do you see that as, you know, maybe sometimes driving because people into the basket as much?
Most of the games I've been to, 3 points.
The NBA to face that three-point. Slaughter by the Vikings. Slaughter will take it. Reed can.
That's a.
Half-court offense. Cut there for Williamston. No good rebound. Quarter. Dallas up. This game.
A nice look.
He was coming in the weather outside right now. It can't be much better. That 10 is short. Try to work. The spin move, and he's going to get called for the dribble. Good call there by the referee.
Yes, it was. Good.
Dribble. Basketball.
Could, but there's just can't.
Can't do it against the rules, the regulations of basketball. Forbid sort of. You can see hurting the Vikings. They're taking.
Everybody's fighting for the ball, but it just
Came up in Williamston's hands. That's right. Old Spice, player of the game. Also a new addition. We'll have the Donald Oliver picture of the game. To converts and takes the lead 24-21. As soon as the Vikings got that lead, they just from their inside game went got and Williamston's gonna have the ball. Williamston working across on the timeline here. No good. Five. ACC.
I don't know if you saw that play there, Greg. The baseline, he just
all day long. They're pretty as earlier. Basketball. Williamson. Up. Quarter. I'm side off Brett. Can't really much. Back.
at a basketball game, I've never seen them do that.
The hand check.
Brett Reed's made the shot.
Going for Vikings. Post. Just goes from excuse me. Off to Payne. Payne's gonna set something up here with 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. The Vikings get the play call from Coach Jeff Delaney. Box O, box O. A lot of momentum resting on this shot here. By using the glass, the ball hits the desk. And we're ready to go.
Get the guys.
The Makuna. theology class when he taught there?
No, I did not.
Two, 3, 5 points. You know, and viewers at home don't feel bad if you don't know how much it's really worth. But it being a 3-point basket, it'll be
A 3-point. 3 points, they're good.
yes. In all essence.
Ooh.
Oh, good play there by Brett Reed. And we're going to get a foul coming on number 12, Josh Bennington. He's got a large head of hair there.
Yes, he does. That's one of the first guys this year that have has an afro on his head.
You don't see it too often in basketball necessarily. Is that contributed to the warm conditions you play inside? Possibility, Don? Possibility.
Yes, yes.
Or maybe it's just a style thing. Kick out to Slaughter. Slaughter head fakes out to Clark. And that piece of tape is still rolling across the floor in front of us now. Slaughter. So he's going to set things back up, gives it off to Reed. Reed to Clark. Clark takes a dribble off to Crispin. Crispin puts it on the floor. He jump stops. It's going to be stolen away. Josh Bennington. Good body control. No good, though, on the shot.
Man, I thought that
turnover for the Vikings. No good with the basket, and the Vikings are finally going to come down with a rebound. And it looks like number 40, Pat Donovan's going to come up with his 3rd personal foul of the game.
I thought those 2 turnovers were going to hurt him there, Greg.
They got lucky.
They did get lucky with Williamston missing those 2 important shots for them.
Checking out of the game will be number 40, Pat Donovan. In for him, Steve Delaney. I wonder if he's got a relation to our coach, Jeffrey Delaney.
I don't know.
They don't really look alike too much.
No.
And I do remember that JD, Jeff Delaney, went to, was that Perry High School? I believe he went to Perry, yes.
I have no idea, Greg.
I think it was Perry.
I've never had Coach Delaney as
no economics or anything?
No teacher or anything.
Right.
So I don't know, Greg.
Well, that's too bad.
That's a tough question to answer there.
Slaughter looks inside, kicks it in. Good passer. Nice backdoor cut by the Vikings. Interesting play there.
I thought that pass was going to be a turnover there.
I thought that. It looked like he passed it to himself.
He passed it, and the guy didn't.
And nobody caught it, and then he caught it. Then he caught it himself again.
Yeah.
Did somebody else touch that?
I don't think so.
I think it was a pass to himself. That's interesting. Yeah, the referees didn't pick up on that one. Whoa, and we're going to get, that's almost an interception
was a little high.
there. Oh, nice block by Stripling, and it's going to count as a foul. Unfortunate for Stripling.
If that wasn't a foul, that would have been an amazing block there.
It would have been.
Out of these Haslett teams, I've noticed a lot of these teams are blocking now.
Instead of
from the freshman team up to all the way up to varsity.
I like to use the block. You know, personally, I'm more of a fan of getting back there and doing the hustle defense and stealing that charge, stealing the visa, taking the charge.
Those blocks get some excitement in the game, though.
They do, though. They do. You are right, Don.
But I think you see most of the good blocks up at the varsity level.
Especially from Tigana Makuna.
Tigana Makuna,
he flies.
He's up in the top of the area blocks.
He's great. We see Michael Makuna back in the game with 3 personal fouls with 4:40 remaining in the quarter.
That surprised me, Greg, putting someone in with 3 personal fouls back in. I figured they would save him till the 4th quarter.
Yeah, especially with the score so close. It's not as if the Vikings are really down by all that much. Though they've only scored 2 points this half. Reed dribble driving in. Brett Reed, he's on fire. The shake and bake, razzle dazzle. Brett Reed's the man tonight.
If he keeps playing like he does, Greg, I don't know. I think somehow he'll get player of the game. If he keeps playing like that, unless he's just playing amazing tonight.
We'd like to remind everybody the Old Spice Player of the Game will be coming up at the conclusion of the game, and whoever wins will be smelling good all week long.
Ooh, yes.
Smelling good all week long. Aqua Reef, the scent we like to give the guys. Slaughter's going to drive. Kicks it back out. Inside to Mamakuna. Mamakuna. He's going to be fouled.
These 2 free throws are important for us right now.
They are very important. We're going to get a replay here. Let's see if Cody Stripling, he make the contact, or was that a clean block? In a moment. First, we'll check out this free throw here by Michael Chrisman. Excuse me, Mike.
You might, yes.
We've got Mike and Mike.
Ooh. That's got to be tough missing that shot.
Free throws are key. As he's smart. We're gonna get a replay here finally. There we go. Hard to tell from our angle here.
From that angle that they gave us, that's tough to tell there, Greg.
Looks like a block to me. I'm feeling black. Makuna's second is up and good. The Vikings trail by 3, 31-28. Williamston. I'm going to say they're going to try to work it inside. Everybody's been successful from the inside. The outside game, not so hot for anybody. Payne almost steals it there. A bit of a carry there. Also, work it around, kick it back out, start things back up again.
Looks like we got a man-to-man going here.
Oh, man-to-man defense. You know, personally, there's a steal by the. Around. Off somebody's noggin there, I believe, Don.
Man.
Off the noggin. Ooh.
That was tough to get that ball there.
Man, maybe the Williamston guys, maybe they put a little slippery butter on the ball.
Oh!
That's a block there by the Vikings. Wow. 2
blocks by Mike Makuna in a row.
He's got to be careful, though, because he does have 3 fouls right now. The referees, see something they don't like, they're going to definitely call him up for another foul. Long shot by Williamson, rebounded by Brett Reed. He's all over the place tonight, folks. Brett Reed, you want to remember his name for varsity next year. Mike Chrisman knocks down the jump shot from 15.5 feet.
That just helped them out, Greg.
That helped him out tremendously. Puts a score. Haslett Vikings 31. Excuse me, Williamston 31. Williamston 31. Haslett 30. There we go. There's the graphic coming back up, right? We've got a situation here. Looks like we've got an injured Viking. Looks like
Michael Chrisman. He
hit the ground awful hard there. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him. We saw that last week in the varsity game at LCC. Guy for LCC, he just came down and hit the ground hard, and he was.
There's been a lot of guys.
It's a terrible thing,
There's been a lot of guys at the varsity level getting knocked down.
Getting knocked down, especially the wind out of you.
Yeah.
You almost get the sensation that you really can't breathe. It's happened to me in soccer numerous times. Have you ever had it happen to you with, wrestling? Do you ever get the wind knocked out of you in wrestling?
Yes, that is not fun at all.
I was never able to experience getting the wind knocked out of me in wrestling. Considering I only wrestled 6 matches in my whole career.
Yeah.
6, might I add, but.
Yeah, it was a tough season this year.
Don, you made it to regionals, though.
Yes, I did.
Don went to the Reach.
It was a tough season. Bill Burke and I were the only ones that made it out of our team. It was a tough season missing Mr. Bird as our head coach, having an intern. I think it was tough, mostly tough on the seniors.
Whoa, there's the Greg Kerner, Don Onweller picture of the game. Don, now that was when I believe Brett Reed knocked down one of those 3-pointers. You were just in the glory, man.
Yes, I was like, hallelujah! Finally, someone hit some 3-pointers.
And it really turned the game around from that point on.
Yes.
Glad we were able to capture Don's reaction there. Williamston to throw the ball in. Kuna with a risky play there. Close. A 3-point shot by Williamston. No good. Rebounded by the Vikings.
Nice rebound.
Williamston's about 1 for 15 from 3-point range tonight. Unfortunately, we don't have the official statistics, but that's going to be a pretty good guess.
That was a close play there, Greg. Down in there deep, they almost lost the ball again, but Dallas Bird successfully got it back out to the top.
Battling in the trenches, if they do have trenches in basketball.
Yes.
More of a football kind of thing, but they have trenches in basketball, I'm sure. Cody Stripling, dribble drive, puts it in. Cody Stripling.
That play just put them back in the game. They got to play some tight D.
Williamston. Kunis says, "Get that out of my house."
I think Greg,
man.
that face is gonna have to change for the plays here.
Yeah.
But Kunis had 3 blocks for tonight.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Simply, and he did it politely too. You know, he said, "Get that ball out of here, young man, out of my house."
If he gets taller,
Squire,
he's gonna be a blocking machine just like his brother.
Reminds me a bit of in the NBA black man. Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh, man.
And Alonzo Mourning, when he played in college, they called him the human eraser.
Those blocking machines way back in the NBA.
In the NBA. Starting to get some, the cheerleaders are starting to pick up here. That ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Vikings. Don picking up the ball there. There we are down there.
Just rolled right to me. There's nothing I could do.
It's good hands there, Don. Good hands. That's what we like to see. You know, Don being the wrestler that he is, it's a sport where you have to use the hands, especially.
Yes.
And I heard you went to actually, did you go to the honor roll meet too?
Yes, I did, Greg.
How'd you do there?
Somehow my coaches got me into the honor roll meet because I made it, and I placed 4th at my district.
Which gets you into regionals.
Yes, which gets me in the regionals. Even though I didn't do so hot at regionals.
Yeah.
That got me a place in an honor roll meet, and I successfully pulled out the win.
Oh, really? Did you?
14-1. I got the kid. That made me nice and happy. Nice last win for the season.
Yeah, that is good. Bill Burka, I believe he defeated a guy from Grand Ledge, usually known for their stupendous, extra good wrestlers at Grand Ledge.
Yes, they did.
Three-point shot's no good. The Vikings is going to belong and stay with it. Anyways, continue, Don.
Yeah, Grand Ledge has put out some good wrestlers, but this year at the honor roll meet, Williamston cleaned house.
They cleaned house?
Yes. They won 4 out of their 5 matches at the honor roll meet.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, especially for coming in 4th place in the league.
Yes, yes.
That really shows you how good the CAAC is for wrestling. We've got Lakewood, who's got probably the best chance at winning the state in Division II.
It's going to be close, Greg. There's some teams out there I think that can pull it off
Mason
and upset.
As well.
Mason, I think Gaylord can somehow pull it off and upset. But if you want to see something interesting, Greg, the league meet was great.
That's what I hear.
You've never seen an ICL. You've never seen Haslett cheer for DeWitt ever, have you? Have you,
no,
Greg?
never. Haslett never cheering for DeWitt. Never. No way. No way, Hosa.
This thing happened. It happened.
Did it really? Wow. Stripling, no good. Shot up.
Well, just the way the sportsmanship from Lakewood, no one liked it. So it was all the old ICL teams cheering for each other. Haslett cheering for Williamston and Fowlerville and DeWitt, which I never figured I would see in my lifetime. Haslett cheering for DeWitt.
Wow.
But it was everyone
That's incredible.
Against Lakewood. It was nuts, Greg. It was unbelievable.
I guess that's what happens when you bring those new teams in. Catholic Central, though, doesn't have a wrestling team.
No,
so
Catholic Central is one of the teams in the Lansing area that does not have a wrestling team.
Which is surprising considering they do have a varsity hockey team.
Yeah, that does surprise me because most schools do not have varsity hockey.
No, they don't. They do not. Haslett combined with Williamston, so this is kind of almost a friendly rivalry here between the two teams because they do share one hockey team. Kids go and they cheer for from Haslett. We go and cheer for those Williamston kids at the wrestling, especially if they're wrestling against Lakewood. But
Lakewood.
For the hockey games, they share. They said the same banner, the Haslett Williamston Stars, as they're known by the combination of the Hornets and the Vikings become the Stars in some roundabout way. Not exactly sure, but it happens. The Vikings lead 32-31. This is an exciting game. It's going to go all the way down to the end.
I think, Greg, it's going to be a buzzer. It's going to be up to the buzzer.
The buzzer's going to determine who's going to win.
The buzzer is going to determine who gets the game here.
Slaughter, nice move there.
Ooh.
Good play by the Vikings. Unfortunately, unable to convert. Williamston looking inside, looking for a little back cut.
Nice
Stolen by
pickup.
Bill Clark. What a play by Bill Clark.
That was a nice pickup by Bill Clark.
Billy Clark. I'm sure he also goes by the name William, Will,
Yes.
Bill, Willie, Billy,
Yeah.
Clark. He's got a whole host of names, really.
Coming into the second half, I've noticed Haslett's defense has improved.
Tremendously.
They're picking up those rebounds that they didn't pick up in the first half, and making a lot of turnovers, making Williamston do a lot of turnovers.
Wow.
And another block by Mike McCuna. Man, Greg, this kid is on fire
He's
for
on
blocks.
fire, but Matt Joy able to pick up his own block shot and convert it back in. Williamston leads 33-32.
That's his 4th block shot of the night, man.
It is. You know, we'd also like to thank everybody who's working behind the scenes for us tonight. All the people running the camera, Chris Sherman, Casey Spitzley. Got Jeremy Scripter, Brian Town working down below the bleachers, Trisha Bobita. Thanks to Kyle James for setting up. Even though we missed a couple things, though.
I'd like to thank Greg Kerner for inviting me here to.
Oh, Don,
for
no,
some
oh,
announcing.
Don, it's good to have you. It's good to have you, Don.
This is some great fun.
You know, something I really wish that we'd be able to cover would be curling. I know that the Haslett really doesn't have a curling team, but I think it would just be great if we could, you know, take some equipment out to the rink and you know, just cover curling, because it's such an interesting sport
Yeah,
to
it
watch.
is.
There's so much strategy.
I don't know. I've watched it on the Canadian channel before, and
Those guys are crazy.
There's some-
Channel
this-
9, wow. There's some crazy stuff there. Look at that hair, wow, man.
whoa.
Wow, it looks a lot bigger up close and personal.
I've never seen anyone around here in this school with hair like that.
Fro man. At the line, it'll be Josh Bennington.
Ooh.
A 3-point play. Williamston leads by 4. Not good. Not good at all, my
They
friend.
need to start making their shots and playing tougher defense on Williamston.
That's correct. McCuna looking inside.
I think
Pulling it off.
I think Coach Delaney is going to decide if Mike McCuna gets more fouls, he's just going to have to keep him in there.
I really think so. He's been able to play a couple more minutes without. Oh, and
Look
McCuna
at that
up
play.
and in. Michael McCuna.
I don't know how many points this kid has, but he's had a good game tonight.
He has had a good game.
With all the
Easy basket up and good for. That's gonna. Excuse me, Pat Donovan up and good. Brett Reed taking the shot.
Oh, man.
Great baskets left and right here in the Viking Dome.
I'm liking this, Greg.
It's
I
a
am
shooter's
liking this.
gymnasium tonight. Wow.
No, they did not need that, Greg. They
No,
did not need that. At least the foul was not on Mike McCuna.
At least it's not.
He
You're
is
right.
their main player for tonight.
That's gonna push the score. We're gonna get the Mike McCuna up and look at that. Just good body control.
Oh, yeah, just look at that play.
Touch. He's smooth. Mike McCuna is smooth. Smooth as silk. Silky smooth.
I love it. I just love it, Greg.
I love it too. Williamston gonna convert on the 3-point play here again. That's gonna be number 34, Nick Farrell. The Vikings trail by 5 now, 41-36.
Ryan McBride in the lineup for the Hornets.
Ryan McBride checking into the game for the Hornets. Dallas Bird dribble drive, stolen away by
nice.
Josh Bennington. Picked back
Nice.
up by Tyrone Slaughter. He's gonna try to take it himself, and he just got that ball tipped away and knocked out.
That was a nice pickup by Tyrone Slaughter, but he made that pass. There was no one there.
There was nobody there. Basket up and good. Only 2 points, so we're going to get a timeout by the Vikings.
That 3-point shot there, Greg, did not help the Vikings at all.
It did not. The Vikings actually led to start this quarter 32-31. Now they trail 36-43. Interesting. It's been an interesting game. And there's the cheerleaders. It's a Haslett timeout.
Hopefully we get a bigger crowd for the varsity game here, Greg.
We'd like to see, because you know, as much as people don't think that, oh, it doesn't matter if they have any fans or whatever. You know, I've talked to numerous players. I had an interview with Coach Porat earlier this season that said the fans really help make a difference. You know, especially playing your home place, when you get a good crowd of kids to come out and cheer for you, it really just boosts the team morale. and it just really helps, the guys pick up, the kids keep clapping or whatever, even if, somebody makes a bad, maybe a bad play, ill-advised shot or whatever, the kids are always behind it. And that's what's always important, especially in high school basketball.
And look at Williamston. How long they've had a good basketball team for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
This is an important game for us for this year, and
yeah,
we need some crowd here.
I'd like to say hello to everybody, out there watching the game. Big Don. It's good to have Don out here with us tonight.
It's great fun here, Greg.
The Vikings are going to bring this one back into play here. Love Allie. Oh, we missed out on Allie Comer. She was going to come walk by. Always somebody who you like to have on camera. She's always caught doing some crazy things. The Vikings looking for the good shot. 3-ball up and good for Andrew Big Daddy Payne.
Yeah, Andrew Payne. That was a nice shot, man.
That was clutch, man. We'll have to call him clutch from now on.
He's one of those kids like Aaron Miller that can just shoot it up and it goes in.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to get a traveling violation here on Williamston.
Yes. Nice play there. Nice call there by the refs, too.
Good call. Nicely done, referee. It made the correct motion.
These refs have been pretty good tonight.
They have
Greg.
been. Especially in a close game like this, sometimes you get in the heat of the moment, a call sometimes comes out just going the wrong way. But tonight it's been really good. I'm thoroughly impressed. 5 stars. 5 stars from Greg.
Yeah, I'll have to go with you, Greg. That's some of the. Ooh.
Brett Reed from downtown short. Rebounded by Williamston.
It's been some of the best refereeing I've seen in the past couple of games.
It has been.
I've been noticing at the varsity level, some of these refs aren't the greatest.
And it's not really that the refereeing is not good. It's almost that the players are too good, for the referees, because they get a lot of people are pretty sneaky and can get away with a lot of things, and strategies have changed, especially at the varsity level. Guys like to play really tight defense. We're gonna get a foul here on Josh Bennington.
Andrew Payne, he had some moves there, Greg. He had some moves.
It reminds me of have you ever played NCAA 2004 March Madness?
Yes, I have, Greg.
Using that R3, doing the freestyle control. That's what I felt like I was seeing right there, a little freestyle controlling.
Get a nice little behind the back.
Dribbled there. Who do you like to play with on that game, Don? Who's your big dog team?
I don't know.
On your dynasty.
I'm a big fan of MSU.
Oh, really?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, sometimes, I like to work my way up from the MAC school. Right now, I'm playing with Bowling Green, the Falcons of Bowling Green.
Man, that's a team that. Oh, a big block by Andy Martin.
Andy.
That kid, he's gonna
got
add
some up, yeah.
He's gonna add some height next year to the varsity team.
He will add some height to the varsity squad. Personally, I enjoy the Falcons because they've got good shooters. They play good D. I'm actually undefeated, 4-0 right now. Knocked off a top 50 team in Tennessee. This week.
Those MAC teams, some of those MAC teams aren't the greatest in the world.
Buffalo, Akron.
Central Michigan.
God.
That's the best example there, Greg. What gets any better than Central Michigan?
Central Michigan. We'd like to remind everybody at the next break we'll have the Mr. Town picture of the game. I wonder what that could be. Unsure.
I know, I'm waiting to see, Greg. I hope it's something good.
I hope it is still. Makuna inside.
Oh,
no good.
Oh.
Contact there. Forced the misfire.
Haslett's got to put some defense on them. They have short time left here, Greg.
Short time. Oh, that's a wrestling word there. Short time.
Short time is a wrestling word. I hear my coaches yelling at me all the time. All the time.
The Mr. Town picture of the game. It's coming. Don't worry. We promise. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow, the Greg Kerner Mr. Town picture of the
game. Look
game.
at that picture. Can it get any better than that there, Greg?
Wow, that's Mr. Town's reaction to Don's commentating tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. That's incredible. I haven't seen anything like that, since last week.
Man, there was a better picture than that?
Oh, yeah. There's always... you seen that ID from the University of Alabama?
No, I have not, Greg.
Oh, wow. That's a treat. Or Jeremy Scripter's international student card. He looks like a gangster.
Never seen it, Greg.
And then again, he probably is a gangster. Part-time
Yeah.
gangster. Speaking of ID cards, I'm sure you saw that. You've seen the Mr. Phil Rukowski driver's license from about 1980.
Oh, yes,
so,
I
yeah,
did.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a crazy one. It's too bad we don't have a picture of that right now. Because
That'd be great. I think people would get some laughs if
They
they
would-
know who Mr. Rakowski is.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Especially, actually, I believe it appeared in the Viking Longboat, which came out today. Roberto's having some problems right now. Give it a little bang. 3-point attempt by Williamson's no good. Rebounded by Josh Bennington. Here we go. Roberto's okay. He's feeling happy today.
We got to get some shots in here, Greg.
I think Roberto was out late last night. He must have been. Oh, steal by the Vikings.
They got to get some points here, Greg. We're coming. The clock is getting shorter and shorter.
Fewer and fewer minutes and seconds left on the clock.
Oh.
You got a foul here.
Nice call by the referee.
Excuse me, not a foul. It's just going to be out of bounds on the Hornets. You know, something I also really enjoy about the Capital Area Activities Conference is that nice new board they put up down at the other end.
Oh yes, that's a nice board there, Greg.
It is a nice board.
I like knowing what schools in which division.
It's
Well,
helpful.
It's
you know?
helpful, yeah, but I think they need to redo the conference again.
You think so?
I mean, keep all the same teams.
Keep all the same teams.
Teams all the same teams, but in the conference. But I think they need to rotate some of the divisions around.
What would you like to see, Don?
I don't know. I don't think Ionia needs to be up in Division 2. Lakewood should be up in Division 2, I think.
Well, but Don, it's done by enrollment, though. So
I know, but Lakewood's a big school.
They are. Well, next year, in 2005, when St. John's will join the league, that's going to actually push another team down into Division 3. Most likely will be Ionia or Eaton Rapids.
As far as I know, Ionia's got a tough team in a lot of sports here.
They do. Ionia does. Well, and then coming from M Live is wouldn't be surprised because Durand is going to leave the Mid-Michigan B Conference for the Genesee County Athletics Division, or I don't know, something like that.
And coming to the CAAC conference.
And so the Mid-Michigan B, which has old ICL teams, Portland and Perry in it, as along with Elma, Chesaning. Word is that those teams will join into, and then they're going to have to reconfigure the divisions probably sometime in 2006 or 2007.
Because I think Lakewood needs to be bumped up at least for
Lakewood
wrestling.
But that's just how it is. But you know how we also have to realize that Lakewood doesn't participate in a lot of sports that Haslett has. Lakewood doesn't have. They don't have hockey, so there's one sport, and then they always seem to have really good girls volleyball, which they don't. A couple other sports they don't have gymnastics. There's a few sports that they really just don't play, which can allow in Haslett the talent becomes more spread out.
Yeah.
In amongst the other sports.
But I think not having all those sports makes.
Wow, there's the technical problem.
Whoa.
Picture of the game.
Man, those guys are screwing it up.
Wow,
bad.
yeah, John Pfeifferich. What's he doing? I don't even know.
Looks like he's having fun with that TV monitor, man.
He's giving the Spanish machine some loving tonight. Wow.
Oh.
John and Roberto must have been out late last night.
It looks like Mr. Town is just in shock on what's going on.
Yeah,
there.
wow. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
That is bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before in my life.
No, I've never have either, Greg.
According to the manual, in order to get Roberto to work, you speak nicely, don't use profanity, and Roberto will perform for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well,
that sounds good.
Also knock on it too. That also helps. Bang on the top. Well, with 1:12 remaining in the fourth quarter, the Vikings trail 39-43. Williamston won the freshman game, so they're looking to pick up another win and try for that sweep in the varsity game.
Oh man, that varsity game, that's an important game here for Haslett. They got to win this to stay in second place, or somehow move up to first for Lakewood.
If 0-9 Fowlerville is able to achieve the victory over 8-1 Lakewood tonight,
That'd be great. That'd be great for us, Greg. That'd be great for us.
We would be able to split the league title. Get a foul here. It's going to come on Tyrone, the team manslaughter. He's quick.
He's quick.
He's fast. He's quick.
He does. I'm surprised. He does some good stuff for the size he is.
Yeah. For being a little guy like that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for a basketball game. But I've seen him. He's had some rebounds tonight, which is good.
It's good. It's always good, especially when he can get in there. Reminds me a bit of Charlie Bell.
Oh,
he was the best rebounding guard in the country.
How can you forget Charlie Bell?
Sir Charles Bell. Actually, most people don't know this, but he's among the Flint schools. He's actually the leading scorer. Most people think of Mateen Cleaves or Morris Peterson as being the big go-to man, but at Flint Southwestern Academy, Charlie Bell he's the leading scorer there, and among the Flint schools for men's basketball, he is the leading scorer of all time. Better than Glenn Rice, who's had a lengthy NBA career.
Have you noticed, Greg, that some of these top MSU players and they're top in the NCAA have not done anything in professional sports at all?
Well, I
Charlie Bell.
The reason why that is because Michigan State really bases their stuff around. They're more of a team focused, and that's what really took them to the national championship in 2000. Was they played a really tight team game. Remember, Florida was like, oh yeah, man, we like to run, and we'll just beat them with their own medicine. But it didn't work. Michigan State perfected it, and they really blew them out. Teddy Dupay even tried to hurt Mateen Cleaves, and it didn't work. Tried to take him out, couldn't do it.
Yeah, but look at those top guys that try to go professional.
Well, no, really, Mateen Cleaves was never an All-American.
He's never an amazing player. He just had good team leadership.
Good team chemistry, and he was a true point guard, which Michigan State has really lacked throughout the last couple of years, which finally they'll get one next year coming in with Drew Neitzel. He's one of the best in the country.
Yes.
One of the top-rated players, one of the top-rated point guards in the country.
See, look who hasn't made
totally ambidextrous. He can shoot a jump shot right and left-handed.
Look who hasn't made professional. We got Charlie Bell didn't do anything. Granger didn't do anything.
Yeah,
then,
but also I think
Marcus Taylor didn't. Look at Marcus
Where
Taylor.
is Marcus? I think he's Marcus Taylor from North Dakota.
Yeah, he's
North
That's what
Dakota.
I heard last time. Some North Dakota team playing for some minor.
Playing in the CBA, yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know.
I think the smartest player that left early was Jason Richardson.
Oh yeah, well he's an NBA talent.
He is amazing.
Zach Randolph actually too's been he's leading one of the top 10 scorers in the NBA this year too.
Even though he didn't start out good his first 2 seasons, just look at him now.
Yeah, really. I mean, what if he would have stayed in college those next 2 years?
I think he'd have been amazing his rookie year.
Amazing.
I think he could have won Rookie of the Year.
Oh, I don't doubt it, Don. I don't doubt it at all. And one of the things that I think that they should really institute in the NBA is a league minimum age.
Yeah.
The league minimum age is 21. You really can't come till you turn 21.
I know. I just don't think it's right for high school players to go professional.
Well, LeBron James he's a talent, but there's a lot of guys who go pro who say, I signed with an agent who don't even get drafted.
Yes.
And those are the guys that what would have happened if they would have went to college? It would have completely been different.
I mean, LeBron. I don't think LeBron made a right choice here, but look at him.
You really don't think LeBron should have gone?
He should have at least played 1 year in college like Carmelo did. But
Carmelo's amazing.
Yeah, but even though he left, he's showing that he's good.
Oh, right. And I think people like to take chances. The Pistons taking Darkella Milwick before. They took him with the second pick instead of taking Carmelo Anthony. He went at 3. What would have happened with Carmelo on the Pistons this year?
They either could have took Carmelo or they could have took Chris Bosh or someone like that.
But passing up, trying to go for the future. The NBA teams are really drafted for the future these days, and sometimes it doesn't work out.
I think that all these NBA teams are thinking that these overseas guys that did good at their leagues overseas are gonna somehow do good in the NBA, which, I mean, it's kind of been proven, but not really. Look at Darko. Look at Darko. Look at Darko.
I believe, the only there's 2 guys that really have, stood out in my mind that are foreign players are Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk, yes.
And What's the guy who plays for Sacramento Kings? I can't think of his name.
Peja?
Right. Peja Stojakovic.
Stojakovic.
And Vladi Divac. They got all the foreign guys that actually play on the Kings. But
Yao Ming, he came over.
Yao was good.
He hasn't impressed me much, but he's done some good stuff.
Everybody. The Vikings trail 46-41. 19.2 seconds remaining. Looks like this one's going to be in the books, Don.
Greg, we're gonna have to think about our Old Spice player of the game here.
We're going to have to. Yep.
It's gonna be a tough decision.
It's a tough decision between McCuna and Reed.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
It's a tough call.
We're gonna have to think for the next 19.2 seconds.
We are. And I'm puzzled, to be honest with you. I'm puzzled. Slaughter off to Clark to Reed from the corner.
Oh.
No good for Reed. Saved by McCuna. Slaughter from downtown. That's NBA style range. They're no good. Fall on McCuna. This is going to be a score.
This was a tough game for him, Greg. It was a tough game. There's nothing they could have done.
Nothing. They just ran out of gas at the end.
Yeah, they're losing.
Especially with
they're out of gas
the loss
so
of
much.
Jordan the Scoop Cooper playing up on varsity now, which is a good addition to the varsity squad.
Yeah,
he could have been playing there all year.
They needed that.
They needed him up on varsity.
With some of their injuries they've had this year, they needed Cooper up there.
They did. They really did. We'll get the final 6.4 seconds. We'll tally the votes from the staff and the Associated Press, and we'll find out who our player of the game is. That's going to be the end of the game. The Haslett Vikings lose 41-50. Congratulations to the Hornets.
Yes.
And now it's time. Old Spice player of the game, buddy. Old Spice player of the game.
You know
Who's your
what, Greg?
vote?
This is the hardest decision I've ever made. I'm going to have to give it to both guys. There's nothing I can do. They both played amazing.
They both played great games.
They both played amazing.
And that's what we're going to do tonight, folks. We've got two Old Spice players of the game. First award going to Michael McCuna. The second award going to Brett Reed.
Those 3-point shots by Brett Reed helped a lot.
They helped a lot. Unfortunately, the Vikings unable to pull through. And that's going to do it for me and Don. Don, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Yes, Greg. It'd be nice to come and do this sometime again.
It would be good to have you back, Don. Final score from the Viking Dome, the JV game. Haslett Vikings 41 to Williamston Hornets 50. We'll be back shortly with the varsity game.
Thank you, Greg.
No problem, Don.